this evening, and also remembering that once you leave here, once you become very successful practitioners, it would be good to give money back to the institution to help colleagues along the way also. So those are the only comments that I'm going to make tonight. I'm here. If anybody has any questions, happy to help you. I'm going to turn the podium over now to our new college president, the fourth college president, Dr. David Troilo.
Thank you, Dr. Soden. Welcome, everyone, to this event. This is a wonderful event. It's a celebration of achievement and generosity. And I also would like to congratulate the students who are receiving scholarships tonight for all the hard work that you've done and the dedication that you've made to achieving the work that you're achieving in the curriculum. I'd also like to deeply thank our donors for their generosity and their selfless desire to help our students achieve their goals of becoming eye doctors. And as Dr. Soden mentioned, I mean, we are providing well over $400,000 a year in student support, $220,000 just tonight. And that's to help us attract the best and the brightest and reduce the financial barriers for their success. So I'd like to also acknowledge and thank the work of the SUNY College of Optometry Foundation, the board for their generosity, their fundraising, their stewardship, and all that they do to help the college achieve our mission to educate, research, and improve eye and vision care. And finally, I'd like to thank Dawn Rigney and her team for all that they do, and without them, an evening like this would not be possible. And so now for the awards. Just to keep you on your toes and make sure that you're paying attention, the order of the awards will not be what's in the program. And so it's a challenge, but this way you'll pay attention. So we think it's a good strategy. But our first award is our newest award, and it's named in honor of our immediate past president and our first presenter, Dr. David Heath. So David.
Thank you. Just very briefly, I can already tell I'm going to be enjoying this event as past president much more than I enjoyed it as president. I get to come up, say a few words, go back, relax, get a glass of wine. So good luck, President Troilo. I want to thank actually many of the people that Dr. Troilo referred to, many of the folks in this room, the board, friends, and of the college community, honored me as I finished my 17 years as president by establishing a new award in my name. And I certainly fully intend to continue to contribute to that, build it over the years, and hopefully make it a more significant, an even more significant award, as we go into the future. I was surprised by the amount of money that was raised, and I was actually deeply humbled by it. The award is really designed to look towards leadership, within the profession, within the educational community, looking for people who are, yes, high achievers, but perhaps even more so, bring a creative and innovative element and perspective into what they do and what they achieve and where they will go into the future. And the first recipient, and I'm very happy to be giving this award, the very first recipient this year is Juliana Dolinsky of the class of 2025. Juliana, if you would come up. Do we want the photo?
You can hand off and take a photo at the same time.
You're going to watch in front of the screen. For everybody else getting awards, this is training.
Thank you, Dr. Heath, and we hope to see you at many of these in the future. Our next award is also going to be given by Dr. Heath, and this is the Milton Scholarship.
Thank you. Before we give these scholarships, and there's 5 recipients, I just want to say a few words about Ms. Phyllis Milton. She's not an optometrist. She wasn't associated with the college. She met us probably about a decade ago. I think it was 2014, and she first joined us at a cocktail party hosted by one of our foundation board members. And she was quite taken by who we were and what we did. And Phyllis is an incredibly generous donor and really believes in supporting young students, adults, as they try to move into their careers and become successful, and understands, I think, quite critically, that easing the financial burden as they graduate and as they go through their education is critical to creating freedom of choice as they make decisions, critical decisions in their career path. So Mrs. Milton has been very generous over the years and certainly built up. And this year there are actually 5 recipients, and I know we're streaming. So Phyllis, if you are out there watching us, just on behalf of the students, the college, the community, thank you so much for your generosity. The first recipient is Xiang Chen Lin. This has actually been told a 2-step process. Congratulations. Thank you. Go over here for a photo.
Well, we're going to do a group photo at the end, so why don't we call so Jen, if you want to stand there afterwards.
Our second recipient is Meet Surti. We'll get this down. Our third recipient, of the Milton Scholarship is Lucille Meyer. I'm getting my steps in. It's working. Our fourth recipient of the Milton Scholarship is Inji Kang. And finally, Alessandra Prianti. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks again, Dr. Heath. So our next presenter is, you've already met, Dr. Richard Soden. Are you here, Dr. Soden? He will be giving the award for the scholarship for the community health leadership. No, he didn't. No, let's go to the end.
Okay. Hi again, everybody. Several years ago, I had the opportunity to work with some leaders and fundraisers in the community health arena, and we were able to fund some programs in community health centers within New York City and a couple outside of New York City as well. And as part of that ordeal and a part of that beautiful arrangement, we were able to get some funding for some scholarships. So today I'm pleased to honor and give the first scholarship that we've ever awarded for the Community Healthcare Leadership Scholarship to Maisha Hook from the class of 2028.
Oh, and Dr. Soden will stay up here. Stay up here for the next couple of awards. The next award is the OCNY, which is now the SUNY College of Optometry Foundation, Scholarship for Clinical Excellence.
So during our 50th celebration for the foundation, which as we now call it, the SUNY College of Optometry Foundation, we established a scholarship recognizing the historic name change as well as for a student with excellence in clinical education and clinical advancement. And I'm pleased to give that to Christina Canellis from the class of 2025.
Dr. Soden will give the next scholarship, which is in honor of Dr. Jerome Weiss.
So I had the pleasure of meeting Jerome Weiss a very, very long time ago. He was a practitioner up in Syracuse, New York, established a very successful practice, private practice entity, and one of my classmates, Dr. Lenny Savadorf, continued that practice, and today he is an associate with another optometrist who was a past president of the State Association, Dr. Chacon. So this scholarship was actually presented and established in the honor of Dr. Weiss, and I'm glad to pronounce it to Laura Baldino for the class of 2025.
See you soon. Okay, thank you, Dr. Soden. Our next recipient couldn't be with us tonight, but I do want to call the family of Dr. Sandra Goldman Cohen to come up and say a few words about the Dr. Sandra Goldman Cohen Alumni from 1982 Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you. So we launched the scholarship about 3 years ago after unfortunately losing Mom. And she graduated from the school in 1982 and pursued a career in optometry for nearly 40 years. And it was a really meaningful opportunity for her. And I think as we think about her career in optometry over all those years and who she was as a person, it was really symbolic of who she was. In caring for the community, caring for children. She had a very strong specialization in pediatric optometry, and in general, a problem solver. If you gave her a puzzle, you gave her anything to go out and solve, that was something that she was really energized by. And so whether that was diagnosis or it was going through and trying to figure out how to be able to otherwise solve someone's challenges and be able to give them the gift of vision in a meaningful way, that was something that was really near and dear to her. And so we're glad to be able to pass that along and be able to continue to support you all in your pursuits of this type of career, as it was so meaningful to her. The scholarship this year is being given to Claire Huang, who I understand is in California now on her 4th year rotation. But we wish Claire the best of luck, and Certainly thank you all for having us today.
So it's my pleasure to give the next award, which is for the New Jersey Academy of Optometry. The New Jersey chapter has been very generous to us and has for years been giving us a scholarship for students from New Jersey. And I guess the idea is to try to get you to return to New Jersey after your scholarship and be a part of that great society. So I would just like to call Sia Piatti from the class of 2028. Now I'd like to call Dr. Sasha Blazer up to the podium to give the Dr. Alden Hafner Scholarship on behalf of the New York Society, the New York State Optometric Association. Dr. Blazer.
Hello, so my name is Dr. Sasha Blazer. I'm the president-elect for the New York State Optometric Association, and we are honored to continue to support, and as a board, we have pledged to continue to support a student within the SUNY College because we understand the importance of the connection and the partnership that we have and training the next leaders of our profession. So I'm very, very excited to present two award recipients, scholarship recipients that we have the pleasure to work with on the NYSOA student board. I understand one of them is not here tonight, but Christina Chen and Abarami Shiam Saran.
The next award is the Fred Friedfeld Memorial Scholarship on behalf of Fred Friedfeld and Clear Vision, which he founded. To give this award, I'd like to call Daniel Friedfeld up to the podium. This one.
Do you want to go first? Or? As a child, I heard a lot of bad things about my grandfather from those across the optical industry. The most common refrain from everyone I heard was that he was a mensch, a kind and honorable man. He treated every interaction with a sincerity that shone through and a genuine desire to help his community. The legacy of Fred Friedfeld is a legacy of helping everyone you meet because it's the right thing to do. That fundamentally is what an optometrist does. They help the community you live in, and you help them see sincerity without any impediments. I hope the recipient of this scholarship, Lauren Hermina, joins me in striving to live up to this legacy, and joins me as well here on stage.
I'd just like to add, it's been 10 years since my dad has passed, and he would have been so proud to know that this award and the awards we presented over the years have been given to students because he believed in the youth, and he believed in education, and he believed in helping others. I'd also like to add a little shout out to my mom because today is her 89th birthday, so she can't be with us tonight, but she's been a huge supporter of our family, of course, and to all the students here today and to all your members, your friends in the university. I live with type 1 diabetes, as well as my dear friend Tracy, who will be presenting later. And what you do for all of us living with diabetes is, we can't thank you enough. So on behalf of that community, thank you for everything you do.
The next award is a relatively new award as well, and this is the Paul Caney Award, or scholarship, and I'd like to bring up Dr. Anu Lau to present this one.
Good evening. Glad to see you guys here. I'm presenting this award on behalf of one of my students. So former students, actually. So Dr. Evelina Linsky, who is the great-granddaughter of Paul Caney, could not be here. She does send her well wishes. I did see her a week ago at the Academy meeting where she obtained her fellowship to the Academy, which is pretty amazing considering she graduated 2 years ago. So it's fantastic just to see how these students progress and grow over the years. So just to give you an idea here, so the reason that this award is being awarded is the fact that her great-grandfather, Paul Caney, unfortunately had advanced age-related macular degeneration. And living in northern rural Maine, didn't have the care that all of us here benefit from. So he was somebody that helped fund some of her education. So in order to give back to the community and hopefully give back to rural communities in need, this award is essentially to somebody who has advanced competency in ocular disease. And as I mentioned, it is on behalf of Dr. Evelina Linsky and family. The award goes to Jaylene Carrion.
Dr. Lau, stay with me for a second. So the next award is from the Omni Eye Center and was founded by Dr. Chris Quinn, who's a member of our foundation board as well. And I'd like to just ask Dr. Lau to say a few words about this. And unfortunately, the recipient is not here today.
Thank you, Dr. Trello. So this award is awarded to somebody who has advanced competencies in glaucoma. And the recipient of this award, she is absolutely all of those things. So like Evelina Linsky, who I mentioned previously, was one of my micro-credential students in glaucoma, this award recipient for the Omni Award in advanced competency in glaucoma, her name is Emma Goodwin. She can't be here. She's actually in Florida at Bascom Palmer at one of these, again, really big glaucoma sites, and we're all very proud of her. So give her a round of applause.
The next award was established by donors who wanted to encourage new optometrists to return to central New York, upstate New York, and I would like to bring Dr. Guy Albieri up to the podium. Guy is the Vice President for Student Affairs, and he will be presenting the Sanford and Claire Levy Scholarships.
Thank you, Dr. Charlo. It's nice to see everyone here tonight. And the Central New York Community Foundation presents this award. This award is managed by them, and this is the Dr. Stanford and Clary Levy Award. They established this scholarship to benefit optometry students and organizations that advance the field of optometry. They saw the value of the education that we offer here at the college, the mission that we have here at the college, and they wanted to be remembered by this annual scholarship. Again, like Dr. Charlo said, to encourage and support students from upstate New York, from central New York. So the 5 recipients of this year's awards is Kendall Carney, Eden Chiomos, Anna Camporesi, Carly Stalker, and Victor Cardona. And we'll do a focus group with you guys here right now, and raise your hands internally if you would select the upstate campus, if you had the option to.
Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce Hal Wilshinsky and his son Max Warshaw, who are here to present the Harold and Sheila Wilshinsky Scholarship. This scholarship is named for Hal and his wife, and it's a testament to their legacy and compassion for service that Mr. Wilshinsky brings to the board. He's been on the board for nearly 20 years. So it's a great pleasure to have you come up for this. I can come to you.
I'm excited to see so many young faces here today. The future leaders, innovators, caregivers of our profession. You're the ones who will shape the future of vision care, bringing sight to those who need it most, improving the quality of life for so many people. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will do great things in your career. Once again, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this special moment. To the recipient of this scholarship, all around.
Kendra Kim.
Hmm?
Kendra Kim.
I can't get that right. Kendra Kim.
Okay, that's all. You're good. Say thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hal and Max. Thank you. The Mark Fader Scholarship for Clinical Excellence in Primary Care was created by a SUNY alumnus, Dr. Mark Fader, to recognize a student who excels in clinical care in primary care. Mark and his daughter Danielle are both SUNY Optometry graduates, and they have a private practice in Connecticut. I would like to call Katie Law from the class of 2025 for this award. Okay, the next presenter I'll call up, she's going to give a few of these scholarships, is Dr. Mariana Butera. Dr. Butera is a college faculty, and she's Assistant Service Chief of Vision Rehabilitation, and she's a member of our SUNY Alumni Association. So she will be giving appropriately the Alumni Scholarships.
So as Dr. Trelo said, I'm a member of the Alumni Association Board, so I'm presenting the Alumni Scholarships. So our first scholarship that I'm going to be giving out was created when we merged some funds with the Alumni Association and the College Foundation And this award is given out to 2 students annually. We hope to be able to support more students in the future. So this year, the awards are going to Madeline Lau from the class of 2028 and Win Pham from the class of 2027.
Stay here at the podium, and you can give the next award, except she's not here.
Okay. So the next award that I'm giving out is the Alumni Memorial Scholarship. So this was created by combining funds received through contributions in memory of various alumni. And this year it's going to Sonia Mim, who is not here tonight.
And the next award that, that Dr. Butera will give is the Eyes on New York Scholarship.
So the last award that I'm giving out tonight was the Eyes on New York Scholarship. So this was created as part of the college's 50th anniversary celebration, and it's named after our annual fundraising event that contributes thousands of dollars to support the college each year. This year it's going to Angela Fasulo from the class of 2028.
Barbara Saltzman was the foundation's board's president for many years. Her granddaughter, Abby Saltzman, is here, and I'd like to call her up to say a few words about this special award.
Hi, I'm Abby, and I'm very excited to present the award in honor of my grandmother, Barbara Saltzman, to Yolette Bukai. My grandmother talked about her work at the SUNY School of Optometry a lot, and was a really important part of her later years. She was appointed as president in 2015, and then she passed in January 2020. Just a few months after the Pediatric Eye Care Center was opened on the 10th floor of this building, actually, the Barbara Saltzman Pediatric Eye Care Center. I just want to say that I feel like her passion for sight was very fitting because she was somebody with a lot of vision. She obviously had a lot of vision for herself and everything that she could do and achieve, but I think what made her really special was she had the ability to perceive the potential in others and empower them to achieve it. She did this for me, she did this for my sisters, my cousins, her sons, my uncles. And she did this for a lot of young women throughout her professional career. And though I just met Yolette just now, I really do feel like you're going to make important contributions to your field, and I really think that she would agree. So I'm happy to present it to you. You can come up, I guess.
Foundation board member Dr. Ronald Millman and his wife Mary established the Nathan and Laura Millman Scholarship about 20 years ago. That scholarship has been growing over the years, and today we are presenting it to 5 recipients, one of whom is not here. But I'd like to call Anna Sorrentino, Renee Chan, Isabella Bangieva, and Madison Ruiz up for their scholarships. Okay, the next 3 awards will be given by another foundation board member, Marge Axelrod. So please come on up, Marge, to give the Dennis and Leslie Dare Scholarship.
Hi, everyone. It's a privilege to have served on the SUNY Optometry Foundation Board for many years and to be here with all of you tonight. There are so many incredible people who've contributed to these scholarships and to the future of helping people see better and live better lives. This scholarship is a gift of Dennis and Leslie Gear, who are longtime board members and friends of the Schumacher family. They understand the value of scholarship support and have contributed an annual scholarship for more than a decade. And it's my honor to present this year's Dennis and Leslie Gear Scholarship to Christian Colon.
The next award is for a former board member, Harold Spielman.
Yes, Harold Spielman served the SUNY Optometry Foundation Board at the Optometric Center of New York for so many years. He valued research and public education, and upon his passing, created this endowed scholarship to continue his legacy of support. This year, it goes to Christopher Melendez, the class of 2028.
And one more scholarship for a former board member, Gregory Hess.
Greg Hess was a foundation board member and lawyer who created this scholarship during the Vision and the Promise campaign. And he has since passed away, but the scholarship will help Tamina Keya, class of 2026.
I'd like to call Tracy Green, the founder of Vontel Eyewear, to the podium to give the Optical Community Scholarship. Tracy?
Good evening, everyone. When the David Freefeld called you, you come. So I'm here for David and the family, of course. They do amazing things, and they've worked with us for years. This Opto-Community Scholarship was established in 2022 by David Freefeld and is expanding the diversity of the optometric workforce. As one of our more significant scholarships, it is awarded to at least 2 students each year. Simultaneously, he is working to endow this scholarship so that it lasts well into the future. And the two recipients are Melinda Morvai, class of 2026, and Jolene Carrion, class of 2026. Congrats.
And now I'd like to bring Dr. Soden back to the podium to give the Dr. Harold Solin Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you again, Dr. Troiwell. I think I'd like to give one more round of applause for Dawn and her whole staff for putting on these great events. These have a lot of hidden activities that go behind the scenes, and they don't always think they get the recognition. So one more round of applause for Dawn and her staff. So Harold Solin was a teacher of mine when I was in this school, graduating in 1979, ages and decades ago. He was a very interesting, bright man, promoted a great deal of work in vision and vision perception, published a gazillion articles, and is a well-respected individual. So this award was established by his family, and unfortunately, the recipient could not be here today. It's Peter Patel, class of 2025. You don't just go on.
Now, I'd like to just say that Dr. Soden's next 2 scholarships are personal and part of his family.
So as someone that has spent a great deal of time in this institution over the past 40 plus years, I created 2 scholarships for people that were very near and dear to me. The first was for an aunt and uncle of mine who played a very important role in my career and my life, and I wanted their names to be left in legacy. So I created the Mary and Samuel Gherkin Scholarship, and tonight's recipient is Joyce Gow, class of 2026. And the second scholarship is in honor of my parents, who both have deceased at this particular point, but they saw me through my educational process, especially my mother through my optometric career, and I did create this scholarship so they can also be remembered. And tonight's recipient is Zake Bourgeois, class of 2027.
So we're getting close to the end now, and I just wondered, did Kui win? Is he back in the room yet? Okay. So I will give this next award. Kui was going to give the award. Kui is now the Director of Doctor Relations at VSP, and VSP recently acquired Marchand Eyewear. And this award is the Jeff White Memorial Scholarship, and it's named for Jeff White, who was one of the founders of Marchand Eyewear, along with Al Berg and Larry Roth. So I would like to call up Brian Song. I think we're at the end. This is the last award, and it's actually an award that goes to a number of students. And Dawn Rigney, the Vice President for Advancement and the Executive Director of the SUNY College of Optometry Foundation, will give the Scott Trasker Folsom Scholarships.
Thank you. I want to give a quick shout out to Brian because he got to be on the other side of the camera tonight. He's usually helping us take photos at events like this. So congratulations, Brian, and thank you for all the things you do to help support the college. The final scholarship is the Scott Trasker Folsom Scholarship. Dr. Folsom was a longtime board member for the foundation. He passed away about 6 years ago now, and the scholarship was created in memory of his son who tragically had a very short life. But he did this in his spirit of generosity. And I have to say that I came to the college and I only talked to Dr. Folsom maybe a handful of times. Dr. Heath shared many a story with me along the way. I met some of his friends. I've met his neighbors, and I've talked to them. And after his passing, I wound up being the person taking care of his estate. Which is a very long and complicated story. But that being said, I learned so much about a person I had never, ever met, and I learned about the generosity of spirit. And one of the things that I found among all of his possessions that he treasured so dearly were many, and they were probably hundreds of thank you notes. Thank you notes from students from SUNY Optometry for the scholarships that he's been giving for many, many years. Thank you notes for other people that he supported in their lives and in their academic journeys. Thank you notes from friends and neighbors for just the kind things that he'd done. And I don't know that I've ever really not met someone and found them to be so incredibly kind. We're so proud to give this out. This scholarship has gone from being a few students to this year we have 12 recipients. And it's growing, and that is the result of his estate and the gift that he left behind for us. So this will continue in perpetuity. So now the fun part. All right, so I'm gonna read all of the names, and we're gonna take a nice big group photo up here. So can I have Kim from the class of 2026, Monica Van Duyn from the class of 2026, Priya Felix, they're almost all class of 2026. Lucille Mayer, Gabriella Sinaway, Paige Hazen, Niati Bugani, sorry if I butcher your name, I'm so sorry, Claire Goucher, Grace G., Arturo Valle, Christina Canelos, and Melinda Morvai. This is the fun part. Now I get to put all the names for that. Squish in a little bit more. We haven't had this problem yet tonight. So, come on. Come on. We're gonna act like we know each other here. Great.
That's a group photo?
I'm gonna say about the group photo. All right, thank you all for coming tonight. So there's one big assignment before we end the night, but I want to tell you how much fun it is to be able to give away the money that we raise. Nobody goes into this business saying, I want to be a fundraiser and I have to ask people for money. But we do say, we can't wait to give it away. So think when we come to you asking for money, or we come to you saying, hey, can you remember the support that others have given you? Can you understand that it's not because we're liking that we have to ask you for money, but we need to continue the legacy of support and philanthropy. And we'd like to give it out to the next generation. That's the fun part. So the big assignment is I need all of the students to come up to the front. We're going to grab the thank you signs on the windowsill, and we're going to take our annual group thank you shot.
And while you're coming up, I just wanted to make a couple of concluding remarks. I think, when we started tonight, we were talking about achievement and generosity. There's a couple of words I want to add to that that we saw today. It's dedication, it's family, and it's really love. I think everyone up here is grateful for all that you do, and I appreciate it. So please, let's keep it up, and we'll see you next year.